Ken?
Yes, it's John is online.
Yes, good morning. So as Shaker said, my name's John Rose. I'm the regional director for AIAA Region 6, which is the 9 Western states. I want to give my appreciation and congratulations to Shaker and the LA Las Vegas section for doing these types of events and stepping up in what has become a very challenging time for us to make sure we're still there for our members. If you are an AIAA member or had planned on attending the aviation conference in Reno later this year, you've probably seen the announcement that it's going all virtual. There's already been some cancellations of events as well because of the COVID-19. Our congressional visits day in March was canceled. Other events have been deferred or delayed. There may be some cancellations depending upon it, but it is a very fluid time as it comes to understanding what the impact's going to be, because as we all know, the whole U.S. is reacting and responding at different paces. And so to say that we're going to be clear in California in June may mean that other places are still dealing with it. And so we don't know what even, the rest of this year is going to look like. And so AIAA as an institute is taking a very much day-by-day approach, trying to minimize the impacts to the overall offerings of conferences and events. But we need to be realistic about the health concerns, because the safety of our members is our top priority. But in these times like now, we need to figure out other ways to be engaged and keep the messaging and the dialogue going. And that's why events like this are a fantastic way for us to bring people together, and in some ways even bring together more people. Because if this had been just a face-to-face in LA, there's lots of people from outside the area that never would have been able to experience it. And I don't know if any of you watched yesterday, the San Diego Air and Space Museum hosted a Facebook Live webcast with Jim Lovell, Fred Hayes, Gene Kranz, and others from the Apollo 13, the console members and the crew, talking about the 50th anniversary of Apollo 13. And, whether those people have been able to travel or not, or people have been able to see them, we don't know. But because of that kind of virtual event that they were able to put on because of COVID, millions of people probably were able to see it. I watched a great deal of it. It was very fascinating, and I shared it with a lot of friends. And so there are, I don't want to say advantages, but there are things that we can do in times like this to actually still amplify our message. And that's what's great about events like this. It provides an opportunity for people to participate and attend maybe an event they never would have been able to before, and sharing of kind of the community and the spirit of what we're trying to do as AIAA. It's great to keep it going, because this could be more weeks or months before things kind of get back to what will likely be a new normal. And we'll have to see even what that looks like in the future. At SciTech, if you guys have been to that, that's over 5,000 people in one conference at a time. That may be a challenge. We may have to do part virtual, part in person. And so things are going to evolve, but events like this are going to help fill the gap a little bit. I would encourage everyone to keep in discussions with their coworkers, their friends, their family, as much as they can to, stave off the kind of craziness that can sometimes come from being cooped up all the time. But I do again give my thanks and congratulations to Shaker and the LA Las Vegas group for doing this event. I think it's a great way to keep people going about talking about the current events. I'm excited to hear about some of the topics. And with that, I'll turn it back over to Shaker and Ken.